Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. Can I just start by asking who else is a little disappointed by today and by the Pokemon Presents presentation? 'Cause, I mean, I am. I am absolutely 100% disappointed. And I mean, I know I've expected like a lot, some kind of Switch 2 exclusive game announcement, because it's the only thing that made sense in my brain was they're doing a presentation like a month and a half after the new console releases. There has to be Switch 2 news in there somewhere. And we didn't get it. It was nowhere to be seen. Actually, the whole thing pretty much seemed unnecessary, right? Because they announced a game, a mobile Switch free download digital game. Logan, stop. Go play. Go play. Sorry about that. Anyway, so they announced Pokemon Friends, and it was just a free puzzle game download. Like, it did not catch my interest. And everything else was just little updates for the mobile games, just explaining the free download update for Scarlet and Violet with an event happening that they could have so very easily just stuck that Nintendo Today app or put a trailer out there. Something did not require a whole presentation for. And then just a new trailer for Legend ZA. Not showing anything like necessary to know, because I feel like they've just said the same details over and over and over again. It's little snippets of new kind of tossed in, shuffled into regurgitated information. That's it. Like, I was pumped. I was excited. I was really thought about doing a prediction video. Now I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because then I would have just got you guys' hopes up for all the crazy things in my brain that should have been said. But instead, we got nada. Like, why even hype it up this much? Like, announcing it that far in advance and making this big deal about it. It's not even this one that I'm just upset about either. Like, the last two Pokemon Presents, basically all of them for the year, have been disappointments. They've been hyped up, like these big things, and then we just get little bitty bits. Like, all they seem to be focused on is making mobile games. Free-to-play mobile games. And that's it. Like, that's all Pokemon seems to be anymore, except for Legend ZA that we will eventually get in October. There's no future for console games for Pokemon past that. You could argue Pokemon Friends is on Switch and Pokemon Champions is on Switch. They're free games. They're free games on there that you could play on your phone. They are free mobile games. They just put on the Switch to say that they're working on Switch games, on console games. We do not have console Pokemon games right now, besides Legend ZA. That's it. And as exciting as that one game is, you know, a new mainline Pokemon game would be fantastic at this point. Even if it's a remake, right? Because, like I said, man, I had this list going. It was things like a Let's Go sequel. So it was, instead of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you do Johto region. Just just an excuse to remake Gold and Silver would be great. A remake for Black and White, or the fact that Legend ZA takes place in Kalos, maybe an X and Y remake and just skip over Black and White. Gen 10 would have been good to have seen. Another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Now that they got me into the series by remaking the first one, they could have remade Explorers. They could have done Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers HD, Deluxe, whatever you want to call it. I'm like, put that out for Switch 2 and put it as a $70 game. I would have been happy with that. Pokemon Rangers could have gotten a remake because the mouse controls could have just as easily done the stuff that the stylus did for the DS. You could have done Pokemon Rangers. We didn't get that either. Detective Pikachu, like the first one, put it on the Switch 2 so you could then play the whole series together. Oh, threw that out there too. New Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon anything. I mean, I would have been excited for Pokemon Coliseum getting shadow dropped for GameCube Online. It's not there. It's just not there. So, what was the point for this presentation? What was the point for the last two? Because the one for Pokemon Day, we got trailers for Legends EA, but we didn't get the release date. Release date was just shadow dropped on Nintendo Today app. Like 100% of this entire presentation could have been done for weeks. A few of these weeks we didn't even have announcements. You could have just shadow dropped Pokemon Friends right on there, because you could do that with the release date for the big game, but you couldn't do that for the little things that didn't mean anything to anybody. I mean, like, yeah, people play the mobile games. They would have probably still gotten that news if you had just updated the app to tell you that these things were coming. Put out tweets or Facebook posts or YouTube trailers, something. But a presentation? No. No. It was stupid, man. It's freaking stupid. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be excited if they say the words Pokemon presentation again. They're going to have to build back that trust for me to be excited and hyped and believe that we're actually going to get something worth a presentation. Because we've had too many of these tiny little things trying to justify it as a presentation. Right? Especially, like, this maybe wouldn't have stung so much if we had still gotten a Nintendo Direct in June, or if we had gotten one at any point in the month of July. I mean, at this point, they could do a Nintendo Direct this week, and it would not take away from a single thing that they said in the Pokemon Presents. Nothing. Because there was nothing to be excited for, right? The only thing that they announced that was new, that you would not have already been playing, they released that day. So it's not going to take away from that excitement. It's just going to, give us something to justify our $500 purchase of a Switch 2. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep griping about no Direct until we get one. Just saying. I mean, yeah, Donkey Kong is amazing, and I'm still playing it. Mostly. My wife took it with her. She had to go do a thing that involved hours of waiting in a line. So, sure, I let her take the Switch 2 to play Donkey Kong, because I knew that I'd be finally getting to watch that presentation after working all day, and then coming back here to talk to you guys about it. I just didn't think that I would be griping as much, but I am. And just to really put this out, there was one thing announced today that actually would have probably justified a presentation. They left it out. Like, it got put up on Nintendo's website, and that was it. Like, nobody said anything about it. It was not said in the presentation. There's a bundle for the Switch 2 coming out on the day of Pokemon Legends ZA that comes with Pokemon Legends ZA. It's not a special designed Switch 2, but it does have the full digital download for Legends ZA. And if we had the money, I would absolutely get one for my wife, so I could just always play my Switch 2, and she'd have her own, and a digital copy of Legends ZA, so I'd have the physical copy, and we could just play at the same time, thus not having an issue. But $500 was hard enough once. It's definitely not going to happen again. So, I don't know. But, like, that announcement itself should have been in the presentation. It should have been, like, the last thing in the presentation. Like, oh yeah, hey, we're doing a bundle. Like, you could save $20 off of Legends EA and also get a Switch 2 at the same time. Genius. Nope. Threw it out. Like, nah, we don't need to say this. Let's talk about Pokemon Friends and all the plushies you can collect and put in your little virtual room. Making me angry. Like, just make Pokemon games. Just console Pokemon games. That's what we want. We don't want you to be a mobile game creator for everything, right? Pokemon Go was fine. I can understand a definite need for the trading game, or the trading card game. Hold on a second. You know, in better news, though, Super Mario Party plus Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV, that comes out in 2 days. It's on Thursday. So, you know, I will put up gameplay videos. One just talking about the game, doing the live video card capture footage, and then we'll have a tabletop, Let's Play Tabletop video for that on Friday, 9 a.m. I do not have a specific time for the gameplay video footage because that depends on when I get done at work, get the game, come home, get a chance to plug everything in, and then put it out there. And so, I mean, there's that. And there was another thing said. I don't really care much for the game. I tried to play the first one. It was kind of odd. But Borderlands 4 got a release date. And it actually is not much further off than the original release date. Because every other system is supposed to be coming out in September, I believe. And then they came out on Twitter and said the Switch 2 version is coming out on October 3rd. So there's that. I have not found if it's like a true physical game or if it's a game key card, but we'll see. I mean, they'll put that out at some point, I would think. But yeah, as far as anything else though, I'm looking. I'm just not seeing. Everything was relying on that Pokemon Presents being better than it is. It really wasn't. So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's all I really got today. I was just wanting to talk about the Presents, and that I got very disappointed by the results and what was actually there. Because it's all side projects right now. There is no big thing to be excited for. And I get, like, they can't keep doing one a year or whatever. Like, they could have teased Gen 10 and said 2027. And that would have been fine because we would know then that at least in the works is the next mainline Pokemon game for Switch 2. Or like something. I mean, it feels like they've been working on Pokemon Legends forever, and we're still not playing that game. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. If you liked the presentation, what your favorite parts were, if you were disappointed like I was, or if you just absolutely hated it and you're ready to start a angry mob, pitchfork and torch in hand. I mean, at this point, I might be right there with you. Like, give us something better than that. But we could talk about any of these things down below, or any of the upcoming Switch 2 games like Mario Party Jamboree. I think No Sleep for Konami Date comes out this week. Stuff in August. Not very much stuff, but a little bit of stuff. Including Kirby. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands plus Starcross World comes out next month. If you're excited for that, I'm excited for that because I did like playing that game, and having new content would be amazing. So, uh, yeah, let's talk about stuff down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be alerted to new videos like the Let's Play Tabletop coming up on Friday and the gameplay video on Thursday for Mario Party Jamboree TV. And I will see you guys next time.